Hi guys, I hope you are having amazing day and I have come back with another banger video which is how to start your own AI automation agency in 2025 and thereafter. To be honest, I have prepared a lot for you guys and this is entire roadmap of what I have done to scale my agency to more than 10k MRR. How did I begin, what mistakes that I have made so that you don't have to. Trust me, this is going to be a banger one. So why wait? Let us get started with our board. And don't worry, I will be providing this board in the resource section, so make sure to check it out. The first thing we have to do is we have to find the partners or we have to go for the platforms that is really useful for our agency. Inside our agency, we are primary AI voice agency. Our best performance or go-to platform is Retail AI because it is the best of the best. We have used every single one of the other competitors as well, like for example Synthflow, Blend AI, Vapi. They didn't perform well at the end of the day, and Retail AI conquers the crown. Now, the first thing we need is, in order to start your own automation agency, you need a certain kind of offer or certain kind of niche that you want to go after. So let us start with our growth system. Don't worry, we are going to cover everything here, but let us take one piece at a time. So this will be your GTM strategy or go-to-market strategy. The first thing is offer creation. You need to understand what skill sets do you have, what kind of vision or goal you are going to pursue by starting your automation agency. Next, your availability. If you are right now in college or if you are right now in 9 to 5 job, how much time will you be able to dedicate to your automation agency? Then your ideal customer client or your dream clients. For our example, our dream clients is six-figure agency owners. So coming back to the point, which is offer creation. Our offer is we help six-figure agency owners scale to seven-figure, and that's why our title is also on to the point, which is $83,000 per month. If you multiply it by 12, it will be in seven figures. So what we are doing is we are helping six-figure agency owners with our AI infrastructure to scale with seven-figure agency. For instance, this is our VSL. I will explain how to create VSL and everything. Yeah, this is what you will discover on the call. Booking machine, get 30 to 120 free quality appointments, done for you service. We have made this many AI calls, this many AI partners. For example, one of our partners can be Retail AI, Vector Shift AI, Booking Meets, and all lot of things. So we are only targeting six-figure agency owners, and it's done for your system. So let's come back to our point. So once you have your messaging, because it is very important, if you are not clear with your niche, if you're not clear with your goals and your dream clients, how are you able to put yourself in front of those? For ourselves, we are very crystal clear. So our messaging is aligned with our email copies, is aligned with our YouTube videos, is aligned with our courses, is aligned with our funnel or website. Every single thing that we are going to do is aligned to specific that thing only, and not we are not targeting entire market. So for example, we are not targeting a startup, we are not targeting an enterprise business, we are only looking out for six-figure agency owners. Next is funnel creation. So you need to have a call to action, a solid call to action that will drive action instantly to your customers who are visiting your funnel. For example, 83,000 per month is a staggering number, so people are more likely to understand like what is 83, and once they will multiply by 12 they will understand like it's seven-figure agency. All right, next thing is, yeah, in here it is lead magnet. For in our example, the lead magnet that we are going to after is step 2, schedule your discovery call. And what you will discover on the discovery call is next gen AI system. So we are trying to magnetize our audience by the lead magnet or lead proposition that we are providing to them. After that, we have VSL. VSL is yet another important thing because it will be you speaking that thing. Let us run. Oh baby, you can see I started with an hook like, oh baby. It's real simple. I'm Manthan Patel. Yes, this is a sales funnel. I am here to get you book a call and you are here. Yeah. Because running an agency isn't as quite easy as everyone said it would be. Look, I get it. You started this agency to achieve freedom. Freedom to. Yeah, I just made this VSL within just 4 minutes. Just click record on your mobile and start creating your VSL. It shouldn't be that hard and you shouldn't be overcomplicating this thing because it is initial, right? You don't want to waste 3-4 months just getting with your offer and with your VSL because we have a lot of things to do further on. For those of you who don't know what is VSL, VSL is basically video sales letter. how you are going to put yourself in a video format in front of your client, and how your client or your dream clients will trust you by looking at your VSL first. Even you can see in our funnel, the first thing we have is title, and the next thing we have is VSL. After VSL, we are using a calendar so that if they are interested, they can easily book an appointment without they going to have anywhere. And why we are using funnel instead of website? Because in website, for example, let us go to any website. This is an ideal example of a marketing agency. So people are very confused, like what to do, what are the next steps, how they can talk to us, and how they can book an appointment. And they are more likely to roam around the website and not book a call. So they will go around all of these like services, they will check out their industry, location, portfolio, about us, so many things, unnecessary things. They already know who we are, what we do, and what we provide. So the best thing is make your website or funnel very easy and straightforward. You can see we don't have any extra buttons. Yeah, we can add like about us page and everything, but it is waste of our time as well as their time. If they are really interested, they will book a call. That's it. That's how your funnel should be made, and keep it as straightforward as possible. Alright, then you can come up with your pre-appointment videos. For instance, when someone will book a call here, again I will have another VSL of thank you page. For example, I'm really hoping to see you in the meeting. These are the things that we do in more sort of a description way, so that they have some idea what they are going to talk about once they book a call with us. Alright, so we are done with our GTM strategy. Now we are going to use campaigns, cold outreach, bunch of things. First of all, content is king, right? If you are doing YouTube, if you are going after, let's say, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, or maybe if you're using Twitter, content is king. It will always outbeat cold email campaigns, paid ads, every single thing. But if you're not willing to put yourself out in YouTube or in any way, shape, or form of organic content, then you can use paid ads or you can use cold email campaigns. For instance, organic content can be anything. It can be blogs, it can be social media posts, it can be reels, everything. So let us take an example. So on LinkedIn, I have built an AI voice agent system that generates this many conversation and book more than meeting by using 5,000 call. Yeah, it is a piece of content and it is organic content. You can see how many likes I generated, how many comments did I got, and to be honest, I generated 2 leads from it and get them to book an appointment without me having to pay a single money. If I were running, let's say, cold email campaigns or paid ads, I would have to first of all invest in it, and then I can see ROI or return on investment. But by putting content for free on this social media platform, you are generating basically free leads. Another example could be your Instagram page. You can see again crazy, right? AI calls made, AI voice agent under 30 minutes. These are our make scenarios. You can put yourself out with even having 0 followers. I started from 0, like we all start from 0. But right now I have around like 9,000 followers, and you can see the impression count. For those of you who are using LinkedIn, this impression count is insane. Alright, then feel free to choose your partners accordingly. For my example, my organic content is also sort of a course, because sometimes people will realize that it is not their piece of cake to make AI voice agent, and they will reach out to me. So another way of using could be blogs, podcasts, could be ebooks, could be PDFs, something like that. So this is how like I structure my course. For this example, we have GHL setup, make.com setup, error handling, OpenAI use case, retail tool setup. Next thing is, once you have your website up, you can use inbound-led outbound system. If you are listening this term for the first time, it basically means that once someone will visit your website, which is anonymous visitor, we don't know where they are coming from and where they are based from, we can use our B2B to get their location, get their email address, get their LinkedIn. It is known as reverse IP. So once someone will be on your website, you will have instant Slack notification, and then you can enrich those prospects by using Clay, by their name, title, LinkedIn URL, work email, and use AI to generate warm icebreakers like, hey, I saw you were on our website and how we can help you, or something like that. So this is known as inbound and outbound. And if you want to learn more about this, I already have a course on it. Alright, so coming back to our growth campaign, we can provide AI ads, cold emails, email sequence, our lead leads. So in the next lecture, I'm going to show you how you can write your cold email campaigns and DMs. So don't worry about it, I have got your back. I know this course was more sort of how to build AI voice agent, but I don't want to left you hanging anywhere. That's why like I have shown entire lecture around 42 or 45 minutes on how to run cold email campaigns that we use inside our agency to get clients for our AI automation agency. Now we have to nurture. Once they have signed up with our, let's say, newsletter or in our cold email campaigns, we have to make sure that we are providing value upfront and we are nurturing those clients and getting them to book an appointment with us. So once customer opting with lead magnet or you're providing low ticket resources, make sure you are always nurturing them. After we have sales process, so we have appointment reminders, we have our own sales rep teams. For instance, when someone will book a call, our sales rep guy will do all the research before the call so that we can present ourselves much better, much knowledgeable in the meeting. Yeah, but if you are running your agency and if you're just starting out, I won't advise to hire a sales rep. Rather, you become a sales rep so that you will understand pain points, certain questions or problems that your ICP or that your dream clients are facing. Now we have sales call, which is discovery calls, ROI and timeline. In discovery call, we say like what we do, how much time frame it will take, how things like legal agreements, everything will be on a discovery call. Again, like I cannot explain everything, it is like entire course and I already have an entire course on agency accelerator, so make sure you can check it out if you're interested. Then we have customer success, which is onboarding. Once the client signs up, we need to make sure that we get their retail account, we need to get their Twilio account, everything set up, go high level make.com. This is like welcome sequence and this is the delivery. It depends on how much weeks or how much months you can deliver the project. So yeah, that's the entire scene here of growth system. Now we have campaigns. So we have cold campaigns, we have warm campaigns, and then we are adding those into large warm email campaigns. Feel free to look around this board because I will be sharing in the resource section. Again, I cannot explain everything, otherwise it will make this lecture 10 hours. Alright, so we have automated email nurture sequence and automated schedule campaigns. Once someone will fill up this form, we will have their phone number. We will automatically using our AI to call them back. We will add them into our email sequence as well as our virtual manager. If the prospect does not respond, for example, no outcome, we will add them to weekly nurture sequence. So we are not sending cold emails or we are not calling them every single day. We are separating them by 1 week so that they are also having some time to think about our offer, as well as we are not becoming annoying and creepy at the same time. Alright, so let us look at different things as well. Let us talk about your funnel or your website. In your funnel, it should always have a VSL, right? Then it should have a calendar, otherwise they don't know where to book an appointment with you, and a clear value proposition, what you are providing. So for example, in our case, we are providing next-gen AI system, scale without chaos, done for the system. It should be as clear, as minimalistic, and as succinct as possible. Don't add like lengthy text or articles here. It should be very easy and people should easily able to skim and scan through your website or your funnel, and then they can book a call here. Alright, so now there are too many things that I have added. Feel free to read it because those are very important things. I have added how to create your video AI or VSL, how to nurture them, how to use paid advertising, what truly determines the success of your paid ads, 100% offer, content is king, algorithm, everything I have done it. But the main thing I want to say is this is possible for you too as well. Even if you're just starting out or a complete beginner, it's nothing new. We all started like from zero, right? We didn't like get on 100 level or 50th level. We all start from level 1 or level 0. Alright, and if you're watching this course, you already have a head start because you have learned so many things. How to set up AI infrastructure, how to set up your cool email campaigns, which I will be covering in the next lecture. This will be the marketing strategies, how you can position yourself in market as well as how you can position yourself in your niche and in your field. This is a marketing strategy we have been following. For example, we are creating long form content on YouTube. We are repurposing those and posting those on LinkedIn, on Instagram. In India, TikTok is not allowed, so we are not posting on TikTok, but we are posting on short form content or YouTube shorts. This is our calculation. Again, bunch of things. This is your VSL, booking page, thank you page, your platform. This is how you restructure or this is how you like repurpose videos. Feel free to look at this Miro board. Again, it is very valuable. Then comes the part of cold outreach, how you can find your dream clients or your ideal customer profile, how you can use this platform like instantly, smartly, Send Spark, La Growth Machine. I will be adding all of this link in the resource section so that you can easily check out those platforms. Yeah, to be honest, bunch of things. Feel free to look at those things. But the one thing is, once you have positioned yourself as an AI voice agency with your clients, you can always upsell them with AI agents, client acquisition service like automated emails, automated LinkedIn DMs, copywriting, lead generation, funnel creation, content creation, bunch of things. So what I'm trying to say is, if you're using, let's say, AI voice agency, it's like foot in the door technique. You can offer so much value. Example, AI chatbots, again, it is like text chatbots, because a lot of businesses will always have, for example, and chatbot. So you can pitch yourself there. Yeah. So it is just beginning or starting from scratch. I hope you have a great success with your agency. And if you have any question, we are always here. Please revert to me and I will revert back to you. Bye bye. Take care and all the best and have a great life. You recognize this dude? He's Alex Hormozi and he has made millions of dollars in cold email outreach. And he has this great book, 100 Million Offer, where he teaches you how to create an irresistible offer, how to use the best copywriting tactics, and how to persuade your customers into your funnel. But I think he's missing one point, and it is the most important point of all of this. Even if you have the best offer in the world, even if you have the best copywriter in your team, it won't matter if your cold emails is not getting across your prospect or your receptionist inbox. That's why you need the best cold email infrastructure to attain that maximum delivery. And I'm here to show you the best solution available out there, which is Maildozo. Maildozo is a specialized ESP or email service provider which is exclusively built for cold email outreach. Traditional email providers like Google or Outlook were designed for internal communication and not outbound campaigns. But Maildozo, it is engineered specifically for cold email delivery. All of this technical setup will be automatically done by Maildozo, so you can create hundreds of mailboxes within a matter of minutes, and that's what we are going to do in this video. So make sure you go to Maildozo and log in or sign up with your account. You will get the mail, so let's complete our registration, and I'm here to show you how you can set up your cold email infrastructure from scratch by using Maildozo. So let's click on start and we will finish all of these 4 steps together. So first of all, we need to add our domain. So my domain is leadgenman, as in leadgenmanthan.com. I have disabled this option of exact match only since I already have this domain. So what it will do is it will show me a lookalike of this domain. For example, leadgenman.net, leadgenman.pro, etc, etc. So let's click on search and boom. We have, for example, leadgenman.org, leadgenman1, leadgenman team, or leadgenman support, whatever we like. So let's select this option. I really like leadgenman.net, and you don't have to pay a single penny to purchase this domain. It's on Maildozo side. And now let us set up redirect domain. So if any person will search for any of this domain, it will automatically redirect to my main domain, which is leadgenman.com. So I will add it here, leadgenman.com. Awesome. Let us click on continue. And now we have to fill in our personal information. For example, my name, my last name, and domain is registered on behalf of my company, which is leadgenman. And obviously I am the founder. Here I will add my address. So I will blur this screen because I don't want you to spam my address. Yeah, so this is my registered domains and I want to register it right now. So it will take you around 5 minutes, but most of the time it will be done under 1 minute or 2 minutes. As you can see, within just a matter of 10 seconds, our domains are registered. Now let us create email addresses that we can use for our cold email campaigns. Alrighty, we can create 4 mailboxes per domain. I will show you what I mean. So this is my first domain. I can create 4 mailboxes, for example, manthanp@leadgenman.com, manthanpatel@leadgenman.com, something similar like that. And since we have bought 6 mailboxes, we will be able to set up 24 mailboxes for our cold email campaign. I hope this makes sense. But feel free to use 2 mailboxes per domain, or let's say 1 mailboxes per domain, as per your use case and as per your preference. It's totally up to you. But I am filling out all of this information. Let's copy this for all of the 4 mailboxes. So these are my name of mailboxes. And now let us select all of these domains. Let us click on continue. And as you can see, it will create 24 mailboxes for you. manthan@leadgenman.net, manthanp@leadgenman.net, etc, etc. And I don't want to attach any master inbox right now, but feel free to do it. Let us click on continue. Awesome. Your 24 mailboxes has been successfully registered. We can also export them into our mailboxes as a CSV file. So let's do it. And here we go. This is our CSV file that we can just simply upload it, and all of this domain will be ready to use for our cold email outreach. And not to forget about this perfect delivery guide that will help you to get out of spam folders and get in the inbox. So feel free to read this delivery guide by Maildoso. It's totally worth to have a look. And feel free to configure your master inbox and warm-up filters. But as of now, I just want to save it. Let us click on complete. There you go. We have created 24 mailboxes without you having to do any configuration in DNS record. For example, SPF, MX, DMARC, DKIM record, you don't have to touch anything. Plus, even if you want to configure a custom tracking domain, just click on your profile and enable this option of global custom tracking domain so that you can track all of these domains with your own unique custom tracking domain. So there we go. It will also show our Google score and Microsoft scores after we have warmed up our emails. But right now, as we just set up these mailboxes, it does not have any Google score or Microsoft score. So feel free to play around, but that's how you can use Maildoso to get the best cold email infrastructure available anywhere to attain that maximum deliverability. That's all from my side. If you have any other question, do let me know. Now it's time to export all of our 12 mailboxes to Sales Handy. How we are going to do that? By exporting as a CSV. Click on Export to CSV. You will be able to find Sales Handy option here. Click on Sales Handy, click on Download. It will generate a CSV file. You don't need to open it, but I'm just showing you. It contains email address, sender name, email service, SMTP port, SMTP encryption, IMAP host, IMAP password, etc. etc. So go back to Maildoso, and as you can see, we have successfully completed all of the main steps. Now this is optional. You can do it if you don't have any master inbox. But as of now, let us import all of our 12 mailboxes and secondary domains to Sales Handy. So go to Sales Handy, click on Settings, click on Email Accounts, click on Add Email Accounts. Now, if you have set up your email infrastructure using Google or M365, use this. But as we have exported our mailboxes in a CSV file, click on SMTP or IMAP and bulk import via CSV file. Let's add our CSV file here. Successfully imported 12 emails. Click on Connect. Awesome guys! As you can see, we have connected all of our 12 mailboxes or email accounts to Sales Handy. But the setup score or email deliverability score right now is very low because we have no Google score, we have no Microsoft score, or we have no reputation score. First of all, we have to warm up our emails, and we'll suggest improvement to your email deliverability score. For example, the SPF setup is already done, so double green tick, as well as from DMARC, DKIM and MX records. As we have used Maildoso, it has already done all of that records. So make sure that it is double green tick, otherwise your entire email deliverability will goes to 0. Alright, it's time to warm up our email because we have 0 sender reputation and we have 0 email age. So in order to warm up our email by using Sales Handy, all we need to do is click on Email Warm-ups. Sales Handy and Truly Inbox has partnered to bring you with Email Warm-up feature. Truly Inbox is a really nice place to warm up your email. So in the next lecture, I will show you every configuration from email warm-ups, including ramp up percentage, reply percentage, how you can gradually increase the number of warm-ups every single day, etc. etc. I will see you in the next lecture. Hi guys, it's Manthan here, and this lecture is going to be true gem for you guys. Because in this lecture, I'm going to show you how I run my campaign from my agency, who do I target, how do I find leads, what things I put in my copies, and how do I make sure that my emails or my cold emails are receiving in the recipient inbox and not in spam folder. So let us get started. Before even launching our cold email campaigns or finding our leads, I just want to show you a mental walkthrough or brainstorming walkthrough that I do even before starting anything in my cold email campaign. So I will pull a blackboard here. What is our offer? Why we, who we are targeting, where they are, and how we are going to do that. So what is our offer? We already have an agency that helps business owners or agency owners boost or accelerate their booking rates by using AI infrastructure or by using AI systems like AI voice assistant and AI chatbots. So this is our offer, or this is what we do. So how we are going to pitch our offer is, we do this thing, this is the result or this is the outcome of our service, and this is the timeline. That's all the three questions that we will add in our copy. This is the service that we actually provide in our agency, AI infra or AI system. And answering the question of how, X numbers of appointment, I'm using short forms, I hope you understand, or increase X number of appointments. Yeah, we can say that. This is one thing. Then the second is in X amount of days or months. This is our timeline. Here instead of appointments, we can say X number of results or outcomes. Yeah, so what is our offer is, we build AI infrastructure for their system or for their businesses to increase X number of appointments, meetings, revenue, profit within this specific duration or timeline. So we are creating a realistic approach or realistic offer, and we are not saying that we are going to increase your appointments or revenue by 100x without no specific timeline, and that offer does not feel real. This type of offer and this type of brainstorming you do will make your offer, will make your copy more creative, authentic, and true. Next comes the question of who we are writing our cold emails to. In our agency or in our example, we are targeting business owners or agency owners who has a set of clients or customers that they want to fulfill their services, or if they want our AI infrastructure in their business or their client business. So we are targeting agency owners slash business owners. Hope you don't mind my writing. Next, let's address this question of where. So which demographic or which location that you're going after. In our example, we are going after Dubai or UAE, guys. Yeah, Dubai or whole country UAE. One thing I forgot about who question is which niche or which industry that we are going after. So as you might know, in Dubai, I'm going after real estate agency owners or real estate business owners. Yeah, so I will add real estate. Now comes the why we. Here we will add our social proof, or what are the things or what are results that we have already accomplished for our previous clients or for our previous work. Awesome, guys. This is how we brainstorm our offer, our ICP or our buyer persona, and then we can start or initiate with lead, and then we can write our copies and then click on that green button to launch our campaign. Let us build our lead list from scratch. So we'll go to lead finder, and as you might remember, we are targeting real estate agency owners or business owners based in Dubai. So first of all, I will put the location here, which is Dubai, then Dubai, the second option, and UAE. United Arab Emirates. Awesome. So our where question is completed. Now who we are going after, the job titles. Agency owners, business owners, owners, founders. We are going after all the C-level executives, which are like founders, co-founders, CTO, CIO, VPs, head, VP, CTO, CFO, COO. Alright, just feel free to add all the job titles that you want to go after. In management level, I just want to reach out to all the C-level executives because they have more purchasing power than any middle or any manager level executives. Awesome. So as you can see, we have built our lead list around 8,800 or 9,000 leads. So founder and owners, C-level executives, VPs, directors. So our who is completed. Now we have to add the niche, which is real estate. So let us go to industry, search for your industry. In our example, I'm going after real estate guys. Then we want to reach out via their work email. You can add this filter. Even if you want to find out about their mobile number, you can do it. In my example, I just want to reach out via work email and not personal email because I don't want to hurt my email derivability. Now you can add the keyword if you want to like real estate, but that's completely fine. Because in our industry, we already have specified that. Feel free to customize your ICP or your lead list, for example, by using employee count, by using their years of experience. If you want to reach out to only senior level executives, please feel free to do it. But as of now, I'm okay with this list. So we have around 6,000 prospects. So what I will do is in Sales Sandy, right now, I'm able to extract around 5,000 leads at one go. So I will select all leads and then click on get contact info. Awesome guys, you have completed the first step of our cold email campaigns, which is to build your lead leads. Now we will go into setting our sequence and campaigns. So go to sequence. Let us create a new sequence. Click on add step. This will be our first cold email in our sequence. And yes, I'm going to do this entire raw email copywriting with you guys. And yes, copywriting is different from every single one of us. There are way too many methods, way too many approaches and frameworks that you can use. But in our example, I just want to keep it very simple. I just want to make sure that our email copy is under 150 word, does not contain any leaks, has some personalization into it, and have some merge tags, variable tags, and does not contain any spammy word. That's all the things that you need to make sure first, and then you can go into copywriting, try with a different approach, try with different processes that we have mentioned in this course. But I always like to keep my cold email copies very simple and straightforward. So for subject line, I will use my favorite subject line, which is thoughts, because we are pitching our offer and we need their thoughts, we need their suggestion. So that's why I'm using this subject line, and then we will add a variable of name. Click on merge tag and their first name. Awesome. Then we will start our copy with hey. Again we will use merge tag of their first name. I always start with something like, hey, I was on your site, or I was on your website and saw this, or hey, I noticed your company is growing in this sector, or your company can expand into this new thing, so that it shows that we have done our research or homework and we are not just simply any spammer or cold emailers spamming all the content. We actually want to make sure that we are adding value proposition to our recipient reading our cold email campaign. We don't want to sell from the beginning or from our first cold email campaign. We want to build a relationship that converts our cold prospects into warm leads. So I will say notice your company. Here we will add a merge tag of company. You will get all of this data after scraping or finding your leads from Lead Finder. So let me show you a quick example. If you go to Lead Finder and then click on Save, you will have a list of your prospects that you have scraped. So let us look at our prospect leads and what information we have about them. So as you can see, we have their profile picture, their name, their job title, where they are based from, their LinkedIn URL, which company they are working from, which sector. This is their phone number, this is their work email. Even we have their personal email, but we don't want that. Yeah. All of this thing, we have their education role, we have their skills. So we are going to use them, or we are going to use these variables in our cold email copies. Yeah, so export this as a CSV file and then import that in your prospects of your cold email sequence. So we will say, notice your company is extending into particular area, and we will create a merge tag for this as well. We can say real estate. Don't worry about spin text right now. We will add all of the spin text later when we have our final copy ready. Then we will propose our offer, which is AI or AI infrastructure. We can say something like, have you thought, because we want to re-emphasize our subject line, implementing AI in your current agency or business. Again, don't worry about this type of word because I just want to make it real, make it sound authentic and not written by an AI or ChatGPT. Then we are going to answer the question of how, what we do, what we provide, or what is our service, how we are going to do that, the timeline, the result or the outcome in our second paragraph. We can say we set up, or you can write your company's name here at Flux 45. Yeah, so Flux 45 is my agency or what we provide as a service. So as you can see, I was saying that this is a real live cold email campaign, and I'm not just saying for that. We do have this agency, and what we provide is next gen AI system, booking machine done for your service, meeting book, AI call made more than 50,000, more than 200 meeting books. And as you can see, we are only targeting agency owners and business owners. So let us go back to our sequence. At Flux 45, we have added our company's name, and that's completely fine if you don't want to add your company's name right away. If you don't have a landing page or website, it's okay. We will say we set up entire AI infrastructure or AI system for agency owners. I think agency will sound better. Yeah, we set up entire AI infrastructure for agencies like yours. Then we will add an agency similar to their niche or their industry that we have worked with and how we have helped them to increase their revenue or to increase X number of things. So we will say here we will again add a merge tag of agency, or we can have like a generic one as well. This is the social proof that we have to provide to the prospect reading a cold email campaign so that we can build credibility with them. We have helped Grand Estate Agency in your niche or in your market or in your field or in your industry. Anything you want to write, those are the things that we will use in spin text. But as of now, I'm just leaving a raw template. We have helped this agency in your field edit 80,000 monthly using. And why I'm saying 80,000, because that's exactly what we do. We generate around $83,000 per month for agency owners guarantee by using our AI system. So this is our offer, and this is the same thing that I'm going to write in my email copy. Edit 83,000 or like 81,000 using, make sure the K is capital, using our AI system. And as you can see, I'm just using synonym words like AI infrastructure, AI system, next gen AI, like AI voice, agent, and AI chatbot, or simply like AI voice agent makes more than 15,000 calls per day. Because it is AI voice agent, it automatically calls the prospect. It handles all of the user questions and queries. It is basically doing a AI cold calling. Yeah. Don't worry about the grammar or don't worry about the English. We'll have the complete and fully polished cold email template. But as of now, I just want to write a raw template. This is how I write. This is how I brainstorm. The next thing we are going to do is again mention why we and how. So why we is, and the best part, something like that, because it is done for a system, and that's why like they are choosing us. Why we? Always put your prospect first and not your company and not your value. It's always about them and not you. It's done for you. We handle everything. Yeah, so I'm answering the question of why we are the best at what we do. The psychology I'm selling to the prospect reading this cold email is we don't work with everyone, we only work with exclusive and premium agency owners like them. We work with owners who are excited about AI, or we work with handful of agency owners like you, something like that. But it will make a copy lengthy. That's why I'm deleting the word handful. Excited about AI and want to lead the market. This is the thing that will make them to book a call or to reply to your cold email campaigns. We want to trigger their curiosity and spark their attention. Because who doesn't want to lead their market and become number one in their field or industry? We can say, is that you? Again, to spark and trigger that curiosity. Guys, the point I want to make here is copywriting is not about following set of rules or framework. It is all about creativity. At the end of the day, make sure that your copywriting is engaging and getting you the replies that you need. Awesome, guys. So I think our copy is pretty solid. Now the last thing we need is to add an soft CTA. So we can say something like, this is the advanced thing that we are doing at our agency, which is to create a personalized loom for their website or for their agency. So I will say something like, and I have went ahead and recorded 4-minute quick loom explaining how we will do it, or how we will double your meetings with our AI workflows. And the best part is I haven't pre-recorded the 4-minute video from every single one of the prospect. If they say yes to this email, then I will create a loom regarding that. Double your meetings and drive sales. Just play around with the email copy and play around with the specific words that triggers and spark the curiosity of your prospects. We can say if yes, or something like if you are interested, simply reply yes to this email. And why I'm doing this reply yes to this email is it will exponentially increase our email sending reputation and our email deliverability. Why? Because you can see our prospect are replying to our email. So ISP or internet service provider will think that yes, this person is legit, yes, this person is honest or true and want to engage in a conversation and will not mark us as spammers. And I will send the loom over, or I will send over. And if not, if the person is not looking for our service or our offer, they can say, if not, let me know or let me know, and I will remove you from my follow-up sequence. Because we are going to have 3 to 5 follow-up sequence, and if they are not interested in our offer and we are continuously sending our cold emails, they will mark us as spam or block us, and it will decrease our email deliverability. So what we are doing is, if not, let me know or reply to this email, and in that way we are increasing our email deliverability and we will remove our prospect from our follow-up sequence. So we are not hurting our email deliverability. So I hope you how we are gaming the system with ISPs. Then we can say sounds great, right? Again asking the question. Then ending notes, best and month end. Co-founder of Flux Spotify. So if they want to search Flux Spotify directly on the web, they will land us on our landing page, which is fluxspotify.com. I'm not adding any link here, as you can see, because in our first cold email copy, we don't want to add any HTML code, any image or video, any YouTube link, nothing. So did you like the copy, guys? Just let me know. Like, this is the copy that we have been using for so many times, and it has worked every single time from every single one of the demographic. We have run this campaign from USA, from UK, and now we are running the campaign from real estate guys in Dubai. Now click on save. So let us save this, add our prospect list here. I have exported the list from Lead Finder. So we have our first name, last name, our prospect name, the LinkedIn URL, the title, the company that they are working for. The main thing is their work email. And I have used the email verification tool to verify the email is valid, catch-all or invalid. And as you can see, the list is pretty solid. So we don't want to reach out to catch-all emails. We are only reaching out to valid emails. So we'll add a filter here. Yep. So we don't want to reach out to these individuals. Let us delete them. But if you want to reach out to casual emails, have like a very old email account and then you can send out, or you can take that risk. But in this example, we have the list around 2,700 prospects. All of them are like C-level executives, as you can see. They are based in Dubai, founders, company owners, vice president, CFO, CEOs. Awesome. So let us download this as a CSV file. Click on import via CSV, choose that file, click on next. Now we have to map the fields. First name, last name done, then full name, then our prospect's LinkedIn URL, then their job title, then their company name. Yep. Then their location, city, their company website, their company LinkedIn URL. We don't want their employment history, to be honest. The email was obviously, yeah, and we have like every single one of them is verified, so don't worry about it. And then the phone number. Again, we don't need phone number, but still, click on next. We don't want to verify again, and then click on import. So just wait for a moment and you will have your prospect list in Sales Handy. Let us rename our sequence first. Real estate, C-level executives, Dubai. Awesome. So we have our prospect list here. Now let us go back to our sequence. Yeah, let us have a preview. So with Aaron Summerhill, it is our prospect name. So this is our subject line, thoughts, and then question mark, and then their first name. So it will spark curiosity, or it will trigger that attention to at least open the email. This is the goal of our subject line, which is to spark their curiosity or to trigger that attention. And by using their name, they are more likely to at least open the email. And once they have opened the email, we have the perfect copy in there. Hi Aaron, notice your company. As you can see, the company name is replaced by their company name. So this is the advantage of using merge tags. Yeah. So here what we need to do is we need to first of all add spin tags. First of all, let's copy our copy. Then let us go to Claude and let's say above is my cold email copy. I just want you to rewrite without having any English or grammar mistakes, and I want to add spin tags in the above copy. Yeah. And again, this is an cold email. No, I don't want to change anything. Just leave it as it is. Awesome. So here is our copy. Alright, so this is our sprint text. So we will add it manually. Click on Insert New Spin Text. Then spin and then value 1, which is extending, expanding, or growing. Yep. You can see it has added the spin text. Awesome. I have updated all the spin text. This is the level of spin text that we are using in order to prevent us from landing in spam folder. So add as many spin texts as possible, but make it relevant. Let us reread our entire copy so that we know that there is no any broken merge tag or broken spin text. Hi Aaron, notice your company is expanding into real estate. Have you thought regarding implementing AI in your current agency or business? We set up entire AI infra for agency like yours. We have helped this company. Yeah, so as you can see, we need this in a separate column. And that's why rechecking your entire copy is so important. We work with like you who are excited, passionate, enthusiastic, eager about AI and want to lead, dominate, crush the market. Is that you? And I went ahead and recorded a 4-minute Loom video with our AI workflow. So let us capitalize it. If you are interested, simply reply yes and I will send it over to you. If not, let me know and I will remove you from my follow-up list. Sound great? We can also add a spin text here. Click on spin text. And we can use this closing spin text here. Thank you, appreciate it. We can do the same for introduction. Hi. Hey. Awesome. Make sure that even there is no even broken space. Alright, I think our copy is good. So let us go to content guide. Yeah, our subject line is short, I know that. But our word count is ideal, which is under 150 words. And to be honest, I have added so many things here. We can eliminate AI voice agent and we can simply say AI systems. But yes, that's totally fine until we are under 150 words. We have added personalization, we have added zero links, and these are the spammy words. So on, remove, sales, and per day. Yeah, you can say in, on daily basis. Awesome. So we have zero words, zero links, we have added merge tag, and for subject line, that's totally fine because I like this type of subject line and I want to start this step on day 2. Alright, let us click on save. I just don't want to start it right away. I just want to schedule it for tomorrow. Let's add different variation to it. For this subject line, let us use revenue. Simple as that. All under caps, one single word, that's it. It is working great for us. Hi Aaron, I notice your company is, I will cut to the chase. AI is changing this industry. We help agency made 81 over by that handles that to 15K plus calls daily. The best part, boost revenue with our AI workflows? Just simply reply yes. We will add our spin text here. Similarly, for the introduction. Hi there, Aaron. I notice your company. I will cut straight to the chase. AI is changing this industry. We have a help agency make an investor. In your field. Yeah. So let us remove our spammy words, which is double your meeting. Increase your appointment. And I will undo. Yes, so as of now, let us run with two variation. Now let us add a step 2. This will be like a bump up or follow up email in the same thread. So we will not have separate subject line for this one. This will be our email copy. Let us read it. Hey Aaron, just checking in about AI for your real estate division. We take care of everything with our AI while you focus on growing your client base. Interested in learning more? Just reply yes for a quick demo. Not a good fit? Reply no, and I will stop here. So what we can do? Now we will add a spin text for closing and for introduction. Awesome. So let us save this. And again, we are not adding any link. We are not adding any image or PDF file. Click on save. And we want to send this email after 2 days, which will be on Friday. Now let us add different variation for our follow-up. Awesome. So we have removed all the spammy words as well as added some personalization. Now click on save. Let us add the third variation as well. This is our third variation. So make sure that there are not any broken merge tag, for example, or any extra spacing. As you can see, there is double space and we don't want that. Yeah. Yes. Now let us add the third step. Now for this one, we want to create a separate email. We can say like here, first of all, let us add the company name so that it will again trigger that curiosity. We have the company plus AI and then question mark, simple as that. And for the copy, just a single paragraph or single line. Want to add AI and then the company name, company names, tech stack, and then our prospect's name, first name. Then ending notes. Drop me a line if yes, and then we will send a Loom video or a calendar link. I'm not adding any like ending statement of best regards, thank you sincerely, Manthan at Flux Spotify, because they are reading third code email and they are already familiar with us. So let us save this. And yeah, we forget to check the content guide. So there are no spam words. The word count is too short. Yeah, I know that. Alright, so as of now, let us have like 3-step sequence. I want to add like more than 5 to 6, but it will make this video lengthy. So this is our prospect list. and we are not sending them on Saturday or Sundays, and that's why and even if you want to increase the day here of step 3, let us send on day 9. That will be Wednesday again. So in 1 week, we are sending them 3 cold emails. Now let us go to settings. Let us add our email accounts. And you can see flux45.net, and this is my agency. So I'm using cold email to get clients, to get leads from my agency as well. So let us add to sequence. Let us change the daily limit to 50 or 30, because these emails are very new or unmature and I don't want to risk anything. Our custom tracking domain is been set up. The interval between emails, let us increase those as well. Awesome. Let us do that for all of them. Awesome. Our daily limit is set to maximum 50, and for some of this email account, it will start from 5 cold emails and then it will increment at 10 or 20% every single day. And don't worry about the setup score here, because my custom tagging domain has been set up by Mildoso, and that's why it is not showing here. But let us go to email or our sequence score. So all of this domain has already custom tracking domain. So don't worry about this thing. Let us disable this. And don't worry about this unverified prospect, because I have verified all of them. Awesome. So just add follow-ups or steps in your campaign, as well as create different variation. I really want to do it with you, but it will make this lecture very lengthy. That's why I'm using 2 to 3 variations only. Let us add merge tag in variation B. Alright, so it is asking to add merge tag in subject line, but for our variation B, we just want to keep it very simple. So we are not going to do that. Go back to sequence score, and that's it. That's all the things that we need to add as of now. Now before launching our cold email campaign from here, let us select our schedule. Yeah, we don't want to track anything, that's why we will. Again, very important to make sure that your cold email sequence has this option enabled, which is text only email. Sending priorities, prioritize follow-up emails. For sending priorities, we just want to keep it default. For our estimated deal size, since in our agency our estimated deal size is around $3,000, so we'll do that. We will enable this option because there are no any risky email in our sequence. And we will use unsubscribe link as well. Now let us create a schedule first. Go to schedules. Let us add a new schedule for Dubai, and the time zone will be Dubai. We only want to reach out from Monday to Friday and not on Saturday, Sundays. Now let us go back to our sequence. Click on settings. Let us select the Dubai one. Alright, let us save our sequence. That's it. So before launching our campaign, again one more thing is send test email. Because we want to see how our cold email will look in our Gmail or Outlook. Until our test email arrives, let us go to Maildoso. because we want to make sure that our Google score and Microsoft score is always high for our domains. Awesome. So as you can see, both our Google and Microsoft score is high. Our test email is here. As you can see, this is my name. This is the email that we have used and the subject line. And as you can see, there is extra white space has been added, and that's why testing your email before launching your campaign is so important. So let us go back to our sequence. Let us remove this extra space or extra lines. Awesome guys, so now it's time to launch our campaign. So I will start our campaign from here. Yep, I want to activate the sequence. So it will send out our first cold email from tomorrow. Alright, I hope you found this lecture valuable as we have started everything from scratch. For example, we have generated our lead list, we have written our copy, we have launched our email campaigns with all of the configuration in mind. Alright, I will see you in the next one.
Hey, how are you? Yeah. So your HTTP node is not working. It might be because like either the API key is not valid or the email address. So yeah, this email address might not be valid. So let's try it in my workflow. So first of all, let us use. So whenever you are doing this and you face into an error in particular node, just separate that node out into a different workflow. Create a new workflow and then let's call our HTTP request. Right? So that you can easily test it out and you don't have to run your entire workflow again and again. And it's like really easy to debug in this way. So let's copy our API key and in quick mode. So yeah, so let's copy this. So the method is get, paste it here. Let us click on expression. And yeah, so here email that you will get from your prospect. And this is the key. So let me paste my API key. Awesome. Then for email, we need to replace email as well, right? So we will do that. So let's create a new edit field to send out the email. Let's name this as email and I'm putting my email. manthan@leadgenman.com. So this is actually valid email, so it should show the status of valid. And we need to test the workflow to get some payload data so that we can fill it out here in the email. Make sense? Let's click on test workflow. Yeah. So we have the output here. Let's remove this email and drag and drop the email that we will get or you will get from Epify Apollo Scraper. Then let us click on tester. Yeah. So there you go. I just did it in front of you. The status is valid because it is my email, business email. So yeah, the reason it might not be working for you is either this email is wrong. So brad@buckinghamdenton.com. So let's use that one. Brad at the rate. What's the spelling of Buckingham? Dental.com, right? So let's test it out. Sorry, let's test it out here. And yeah, like, look, I just did it in front of you. And like the status is valid. This is an email, valid email address. So the problem is your API key might be wrong. Please, like, I don't know what to say here. Like, I just did it in front of you. Make sure that your API is right. I guess that's the only problem. Alright, bye-bye, peace out. I will add the link of this video here.
Hi everyone, this lecture is all about solving this error of droppable value not visible at this specific timestamp in the lecture. Yeah. So for instance, let's test our workflow first of all, and then I will show you what's the problem. So we have problem inside this map search API tool. So I will pause it right now. This was our query, which is dental clinics in Ahmedabad. So let's open this. Yeah. Sometimes because of your N8N version, there might be an update or you haven't updated to the last version, you won't be able to get this droppable value of selecting by models. Model basically means our AI agent
will automatically select the value of query. Makes sense? You can see the value provided will be automatically defined by the model. But in case you're not able to find this droppable field, for example, this is the error. There is no value drop down menu. As you can see, there is no value drop down menu for then as well. So what you can do is click on use field below and simply drag and drop the value that you have entered here. So go to mapping, drag and drop the value of chat input. Yeah, it will solve your error. Now talking about Serper API. Serp API.dev, login or sign up with your account. Go to playground. First of all, we have to select the types. In this example, since we are using Google Maps search, so select maps. Then for query, which stands for queue, as you can see here, this. Then our latitude and longitude that we will get from Google Maps, we have to add it here. And these are extra fields that I am adding to be super personalized with our search. For example, HL, GL, and lastly, add your API key here. You will find your API key under API keys. So that's all you need to do in order to add serp.dev map search API key. Alright, that's all from my side, and I will see you in the next one. I hope this video solves your problem of no drop down menu below.
Hi everyone, this is a very short lecture to show you how you can update your N8N instance to the latest version if you have been using self-hosted N8N accounts. So just go to this gift icon. As you can see, it is saying I am on 1.92.2 version, but the latest version is 1.95. So I want to update my N8N instance to the latest version. So what I will do is I will just head over to Railway or wherever you have self-hosted your N8N instance. For example, Docker, Render, Hostinger, I don't know, wherever you host it, just go there. Then go to your instance. Then click on the primary production URL. So just click on these three dots, click on redeploy. Give it a minute or two. Awesome, so it is done. Then let's go to our N8N instance. Congratulations, you are now on your latest version inside N8N. As you can see, we don't have any gift icon as well. Plus you can check out inside your settings. So if we go here, you can see we are on the version 1.95.3, which is the latest version as I'm speaking now. So that's how you can update your N8N instance to the latest version if you're using Railway, if you're using Docker, whatever self-hosting platform that you're using. That's all from my side, and I will see you in the next one.
Hi. So you are facing this problem. You are not able to trigger this workflow after 1 minute. So let's do one thing. Let's download our workflow file. So once you uploaded the workflow file from the resource section, you will look something like this, right? So don't even bother about this thing right now. Let's keep this aside, right? So what is happening inside this workflow is it is calling this sub workflow from this tool. And what it will do is it will add it will invoke this sub workflow. So first of all, you have to figure out both of these things, and then it will trigger this on its own, right? So we have to keep this sub workflow in a different workflow. So let's copy this. Let's go to our N8N. Let's paste it here. Awesome. So let's name this workflow as sub workflow. And then we have to attach that sub workflow here. So from list, we have to select that sub workflow that we just created. So I created this sub workflow. Awesome. Then and then only it will trigger this workflow, and once new Google Sheet has been appended or added, it will trigger this workflow. I hope this makes sense. Nothing too crazy, just simple shit is using Perplexity API. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So first of all, make sure that you have selected proper sub workflow or the ID. You have this sub workflow inside another workflow. Don't try to call this sub workflow from here, it won't occur, because in any workflow there will be only one trigger. So we are using this trigger, so it won't trigger this workflow. So have this sub workflow in different workflow inside your account and see the magic here. So let's open the chat. Let's say I want to find one dental clinic in Ahmedabad. And once it is doing, it will call our N8N workflow that we just created. I hope this makes sense, right? So node executed successfully. So if we go to our execution in our sub workflow, right now you won't be able to see that if it is executing or not, but if we go to execution, you can see it just succeeded. So what it will do is it will append the one item or one dental clinic in Ahmedabad into our Google Sheet. So if you open this address, this dental clinic has been added. Awesome. As you can see, this dental clinic name has been added, but in order to find out the background, we are using Perplexity, and now it should be able to trigger this workflow if we click on activate. Make sure that you are also activating your workflow, otherwise it won't trigger on its own. Alright, I hope this makes sense. That's all from my side. If you need any other help, do let me know. I'm always happy to help. Yeah, so always go to execution so that you can understand what is going on inside your workflow. So let's wait if it is triggering our Google Sheet or not. I think we haven't activated before, that's why it won't. So let's try again. Find me one dental clinic in Ahmedabad. This tool will invoke this sub workflow that we have created in another workflow after our Google Sheet or after our lead has been added here. It will trigger this workflow. So yeah, same lead has been added. Now let's wait for this Gmail trigger. So it is in every single minute. So let's wait. Yeah, there you go. I have waited 1 minute and it was able to find out the timing. It is closed on Sundays. And if we refresh this, as you can see, it succeeded for the third time. So in third time, if you click this, you will be able to see these green arrows in this particular workflow. So it invoked this workflow. Alright, I hope this makes sense. So that's how you can solve this problem or issue. I will be attaching this link of this video here. Hey Nikhil, yeah, so how do you get multiple plus icons in text classifier? So I think you are referring to this text classifier. So let me show you how you can get multiple nodes here. So let's start from scratch. So the text to classify we will get from the last prompt from here. So it will be this, so I'm just simply copy and pasting. Then in order to get this multiple plus, we just need to add different categories. As you can see here, just simply add different categories and you will get different outputs, multiple plus like this. And you can simply just rename this. So this will be the category name and the description of that category, and attach your system fill prompt plus the model. You can easily import this N8N file from the course as well. So just download this click on these three dots, click on import from file and upload the file that you just downloaded from the Udemy course. And there you go, you don't need to create anything from scratch. Alright, that's all from my side. If you have any other question, do let me know. Bye bye, take care.
Congratulations guys, you did it. You should be super proud of yourself because you made it till the end. And you should clap for yourself. And if you don't, I will. Now let's come together and thank you very much on this exciting journey of retail AI together. We have built some AI agent, we have break some AI agent, we have looked at all the net.com scenarios, time integration, calendar integration, go high level integration, even N8 integration, and how to set up your own AI automation agency by using bunch of softwares, using cold outreach, and to be honest, we have covered literally everything. Now it's your time to take action and get started on this journey. Use the automation templates that we have built together, prompts that we have used in order to create our retail AI agents, go high level integration and yet integration, so that you don't have to start from scratch and you can get a head start to start your automation journey. But the thing about automation is it will not come together in just one time. So keep experimenting and keep relearning from your mistakes. Alright, so my one final piece of advice would be, don't try to implement everything together. Pick one thing at a time, master it, and make sure that it is working well. Then move on to another. And my DMs and my emails is always open. If you literally have any questions or doubt, please feel free to reach out to me and I'm always here to help you, as well as to hear your success stories that you will get from this course. Alright, once again, thank you very much in this journey and I hope to see you in some of my other courses. Bye bye and happy automating.